Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Good morning, Discord. Good morning, YouTube. In today's video, we're gonna see if we can make, what is it? Oh, we're gonna see if we can make enough money to buy gourmet hot pockets. That's our goal for today. Gourmet hot pockets. So there was a State of the Union last night where Trump was saying how, or the president rather, was saying that about corporate tax cuts, and I would expect that to have some positive effect on the markets, but and then in the pre-market I see this dump, so I'm not so sure about it. And we've had, I think, a record consecutive days on this downtrend, so we'll see what happens. We'll let the imbalances present themselves and we'll attack like that. I know you're thinking the call looks juicy. Give it a second. We have our criteria, we have our standards. Could we gamble right now and expect, you know, a huge pump right now? Yeah, we could, but why gamble? If we missed a move, we missed a move. No big deal. There's always another setup. There's always going to be another setup. Ignore these early ones. I gotta figure them out. Today might be tricky. Today might be tricky. Or I think it was a few days ago where the whole morning session was just a wash. There's no trading that anyone could reasonably do. So we know what to expect. We've experienced a few different environments in the market, and we know how to respond. The response is wait until the setup presents itself. That's it. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Not every day is a trading day. This might be one of those days. We'll see. We're gonna see how much strength this bull cycle has. I was just about to... I'll wait. I'm not going to front run anything. I don't want to mess anybody up today. I'm going to let the... I haven't confirmed anything yet. We'll wait. I wanted to put a shoulder here, but I need more time. It would be reckless to put a shoulder because it would look like an exact replay from yesterday. I wanted to put a shoulder here, but I'm not going to. You may hate me, but I need more time. I don't like this pattern. I'm still figuring out the actual algorithm here. It's not, it's I don't know if you guys remember a few days ago, it was kind of difficult, and it's same thing that's happening right now. I wanted to put a shoulder here, but I didn't. I'm trying to not risk anybody any money. We'll wait. You may hate me. You may hate me. You might hate me, but please don't hate me. If this drops right now, the target would be 575.83. don't hate me. I'm not making any calls just yet. Yeah, see, we're basically still back at open. There's no movement here. There's no imbalance yet. We gotta wait for that. And if it dumps right now, then it dumps. I may hate myself. I may hate myself. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Okay, see? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This is why we take our time. We don't rush it. Certain things just have to happen for safety. It has to happen for safety. We don't want to risk our money. We're not here to risk. I mean, obviously it's a risk, but what I'm saying is we don't need to take unnecessary risk. And if that thing were to tank and just dump, then we missed a move. You know, I would feel, you know, I can't get it right every time. That's not realistic, but I would feel guilty if I were to take that risk, draw a shoulder, everyone go in, and then get stopped out literally the next candle, and I wasn't even positive, you know? Like, I at least need time for this thing to develop to see, because there's certain criteria that need to be met. And I still don't have any algorithm as yet. I just don't. I just don't have any. Not one. I want to say this magenta might be a thing, and this might have been a stop hunt. That's what that looks like to me. This looks like a stop hunt, and this magenta might hold up. I think I did a video on stop hunts. I'm pretty sure I did. We'll give it time. There's no rush. There's no rush. Alright, we're gonna see if this purple holds up. I don't think I have it. So it might be up purple. We'll see if we tag 582.28. It might be up purple. I'm still not sure about magenta. We'll give it time. We'll give it time. There's no real algorithm that's presented itself yet. It's just not there. It's just not there. And I feel like I have a pressure to provide that, but if it's not there, I don't want to lie to you guys, and it's just not there. I don't see it. It hasn't presented itself. I don't see any really. All right, it's shaping up. Let's see how far this digs, and then we should get some sense of something here. Let's let this cycle go all the way through, and then we should have some sense. Let's let this entire cycle go all the way through. That's my recommendation. Today it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna shake everybody out, just like I forgot when, it was a few days ago. Maybe it was Friday or something. Yeah, it was Friday. Friday, it was exactly like this. Exactly like this. Very, very difficult to trade. We're just in that environment again because we're going through some interesting economic times. If the magenta is real, if this one's real, watch out. It's going to be your 50-50 right here. We have a lot of upward pressure, but there's more pressure up than down. There's more pressure up than down. Let it play out. Let it play out. We gotta let this full cycle play out. We don't. It's looking difficult right now. Let's look at the higher time frame. All right, so it bounced off 579. Our target would be 575 if it plays through. Don't rush anything. We want this full cycle to go through. Yeah, so I was saying we have more upward pressure than down right now, so just let it play out. Give it a second. Give it a second. No rush. Don't rush in anything. It'll present itself. We're still at market open. We're literally still at zero. No reason to rush anything. I'm not happy with that magenta. I should have just left it. I'm not happy with this magenta. I'm just not. But your boy don't miss. But your boy don't miss. Okay. Okay. We don't miss. We don't miss. You gotta keep your stops tight. Keep your stops kind of tight, because we gotta worry about this blue. I think this blue's gonna be a thing. I like the blue. I don't like the magenta. Take your base hits, take your profits. There's it's a tough environment. Tough environment for rookies. No, but seriously, you gotta keep tight stops on this. Let me make the sell. We haven't even really made a selling channel yet. Easy claps. Easy claps. Oh my goodness. That's not even a good selling channel. Hold on. This isn't, that selling channel is not legit. Today is so, look at the money. Look at the money. Perfect entry. Look at my shoulder. This is perfect entry. Come on. Look. Every day. Every single day. Every day. It's actually impossible to lose. It's actually impossible to lose. Come on. Look at this money. Look at the money. Every single day we print money. Every day. This is easy. This is too easy. And we got a messed up magenta. That magenta, I'm telling you right now, is messed up. I honestly can't even find it. I'm gonna erase it because I just don't like it. It's not making sense to me. Take profits when you can. If I don't like that magenta, sorry, I just don't. Profit target 1 hit for single contracts. Okay, good base hit to start. Good base hit. It hit exactly, or you know, a little bit further into this leg right here. I'm gonna clean up the chart. Perfect. Easy. Easy. Oh, wait. You see why I said wait till we get up here? Oh my God. Oh, wow. 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 Perfect. Oh, perfect take profit. And I just drew this shoulder here. All right, all right, all right. Don't panic, don't panic. Don't panic. I knew today was going to be difficult, man. I knew it. Okay. All right, let me... I need to let this play out. I need to let this play out. I mean, does that say momentum candle? Yeah. Don't chase this. Wait. Just wait. Do not chase this. That looks like a momentum candle if I've ever seen it. No way. Look at this. Look at that candle. How can anyone... That's what I was telling you. There's no... Like, I like the blue. I'm okay with the blue algo, but... I'm not a huge fan of the purple. I'm okay with the blue. Not a huge fan of the purple. I mean, that magenta, purple might be fine. We'll see. We'll let it play out. That's why I told you, don't chase this. Not yet. I know it looks like a momentum candle. The structure will set itself. The ideal, if it comes back up here and then starts rejecting down here, that would be the ideal for the long, for this momentum. Could it go right here? Sure. But the ideal would be here. This would be the ideal if it gets down here and then starts to curl up. This is why I told you, don't chase this. This is exactly why I told you, do not chase this. Today's not gonna be an easy trading day. I can tell, at least not right now. I knew we had more upward pressure. I said it a long time ago. There's probably more upward pressure at this point right now, but this is difficult. Premiums are crazy high right now. Premiums are crazy high. Let's not let's be smart. Let's be smart here. If you did the homework last night, you were prepared for this, right? I put this cup a long time ago. Look at the wick. You're in profit. You're in profit. You see how volatile the market is? Take your money and run. Take your money and run. If you did the homework, you were prepared for this right here. You knew when the entry was. Take your profit. You had from this candle, let's say you get filled here, up to here. Take your profit and run. This is going to be a tricky day today. The premiums are high, like really high. No reason to risk anything. Look at the money. Look at the money. And this is why we do the homework. I'm not putting it out there for no reason. Literally, I said the homework last night was to study this right here and to understand this right here. This was the homework. If you did the homework, you were prepared for this moment right now. Take your profit and run. This is going to be a tricky day. Premiums are high. If you're up for the day, call it. Call it. This is going to be a rough day today. Look at the money. Look at perfect. Look at this. It bounced exactly where I said it would on my drawing. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Look at the money. Perfect. Perfect. You can't. You guys see what's happening? I don't need to tell the Discord. The Discord knows. Discord knows. Discord knows. I told you exactly where the perfect entry to bounce. Look at it. Look at the bounce. I told you where. You can't make this up. If you're not a believer by now, nothing's ever going to convince you. You're not built for this. Figure out something else, because this is not. This is a tough. This is all a mental game. This is a mental game. And if you don't stick to your plan, you're never going to win. If you don't stick to our strategy that I've developed, you're never going to win. You don't have to win every single time. I'm telling you. You don't have to. We manage the risk. And there's risk on both sides. There's the profit risk, like you risk not making enough or stopping yourself short, and you risk the actual loss. I'm telling you right now, these algorithms are messed up. I can't even. This is difficult. If you took this flexion point, look at the money you made. Especially with these high premiums, you're rich. Call it a day. Call it a damn day. Okay, I think I like this yellow. I think I like this yellow. Okay, rejecting off the blue. Absolutely perfect. Brilliant. And if you find that this is fast paced, and I get it. It is fast paced. You look at this one candle, and it happened in a split second. And we knew that this was what? If you did the homework, a momentum candle. You knew it had a little bit more, at least a little bit more up, right? And then the confirmation of this momentum candle was this wick. This was the homework yesterday. And then you even saw my flexion point. This was the homework. If you did the homework, this would have been easy for you. You would have known exactly when to go in. Now, you're all adults. I'm not going to tell you to to, you know, do your homework, nothing like that. But I can tell you from experience what it takes to be successful in this trading game. There's just no question. I've been through it. Everything you're going through mentally and emotionally, I've been there and I've done it. Trust me, I'm no different than any other trader. The only difference is that I came up with a system that actually works, that can be relied on. And you don't have to win every time. That's impossible to win every time. We've been lucky these last few months to win every day, but you know, there's going to be that day that's going to come where I make the bad call. I haven't done it yet. It's not going to be, it wasn't today. Well, so far it wasn't today, but so it looks like I would feel comfortable with puts underneath this yellow. I'll highlight it. So we're not looking for puts unless we get underneath here. Okay. This is the safe bet. This is the safe bet. Puts underneath this yellow. I'm highlighting it. Listen to the words that I'm saying. Don't just watch the drawings. Listen to my words. This is very tricky. This is very tricky to trade today. This is extremely tricky. It's... Let's see if this half channel holds up. I'm trying to confirm to see whether I want to say break of purple is the up for today, but it's I can't honestly say that yet. If I'm being completely honest, these I'm not a huge fan of any of these lines. The blue seems okay. Maybe they're fine. It's just the candles are so crazy right now. I want to say the up is going to be break of purple, but look what happened here. This is a difficult day to trade. It's going to be difficult. If you made money, just take the money. Take the money. No reason to risk anything. Okay, on the 5 minute we see, so let's see if this plays out on the 5 minute. Only the Discord members will have access to this. We want to see if this plays out on the 5 minute. Hold on, I messed that up. That's what we want to see on the 5 minute for the Discord members. Otherwise it'll be so this is going to be a highly contested point right here, right where we are right now. So in our trading plan, we want to see if we break above 578, 72, retest it, and then reject off of it. That'll be the ideal setup for the calls, right? Break above, retest 578, 72, and then reject off of it. That's what we're looking for calls. I just did a lot of talking on mute. I just did a lot of talking on mute, and I apologize. Everyone just missed all the sauce. Okay, I'll see if I can remember everything I said. I was saying that I like the yellow for the down. So far, it's holding up. The safest one would be over here. If we do get over here, we want to see a jiggle. And I also said if it goes straight through, then it goes straight through. But you know, we're not going to chase this right now. We need to see the structure form up. There's no chasing this right now. I was saying if it's going to take time, it's going to take this path up here. If it's going to bust through, we still want to see it jiggle right before it goes out. Okay, so if we break this blue is going to be significant as well. So the yellow is going to be your trigger, the blue is going to be your confirmation for some downward. In the grand scheme, I want to see what happens. Okay. Let's wait. We're not going to front run anything. Just wait. It'll present itself. The next setup will present itself. So far we got puts on the top of blue in the long term, right? Calls on the bottom of blue. We're going to see if this holds up. If this breaks through this yellow, you got to wait for this. You got to wait for this, okay? You have to wait for that if it breaks through yellow. Right, we want to see a jiggle here. That's good. We want to. I'd prefer back up to purple, and then if it starts rejecting off of purple and coming down, It's too easy. It's too easy. I told you on the break of this, I even highlighted it. I highlighted it. There's no way to lose. This is too easy. This is way too easy. And if you're not, it's okay if you didn't print yet. It'll happen. Give it time. Give it time. Give it time. Now we got to contend with this key level right here. Break of it. Oh my God, this is too easy. You see the volatile market win? Take your wins and move on. Take your little base hits and move on. We haven't started a selling channel yet. It hasn't started yet, but it's a good starter position. If you, when this broke, easy. Now remember, if it still wants to head down, if you didn't get in already on the break, you gotta wait for that, right? You gotta wait for that. If you didn't get in here, if you didn't get in on the break, you gotta wait for this. Whew, today's a pretty exciting day. Pretty exciting day. Look, we're just completely sideways. We're back to where we opened. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Take your wins and move on. Take your base hits and move on. Easy. Don't get fooled by one candle. One candle's not gonna. You can't chase each candle. You gotta look for the structure. Wait for the structure. We need to break through this 575.83. This is going to be hotly contested right here. It's going to be contested right here. We already knew this. Let's look at a higher time frame. We're back at key level 575.82 over here. Let it play out. Let it play out. Oh, look at these wicks. Wow. Wow. Tough day to trade. Look at this is a tough day to trade. This is very tough day to trade. Break of this blue is going to be important. We need break of 575.83 is going to be important. You have to take your base hits. You have to take your base hits. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh man, today's been crazy, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's struggling right here. Come on. Come on. Okay. Oh, it didn't close. It didn't close. Let's see. This is such a tricky market. We actually need to break. We need to break below. What is it? 575.02. That'll give us some more strength down. That'll give us some more strength down. It seems like a long way to go to break. We need what is it? Hold on. 575.02. That's what we need to get below. That's what we need to get below. We broke this one. Now let's see if we got any more gas in the tank. Take your wins. Take your wins and you see how difficult this is being. You're gonna have to hold it, you know, if you see the structure, you're gonna have to hold it for what? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7-8 minutes. You gotta hold it. Highly contested right here. The market does not want to break. I can't even read it. 575.83. Does not want to break it. I'm telling you to take your wins and move on, because today is tough. Today is really tough. If you were to take the break of either this yellow or the retest and reject, you'd have been fine. You'd have been fine. Collect your money. Collect, collect, collect. We don't want to leave anything to the market makers. If it dumps right now and you get out, no big deal. You got something, right? You got something out of it. Can't be greedy. Can't be greedy. so now I'm wondering if we have formed a double bottom. I'm going to clean this chart up. Remember what's happening here? Now I want to know if we're forming a double bottom, right? A double bottom, which I don't want to use a 1 minute for the double bottom, but it could be this. It could be that. Actually, for a double bottom, I like this side to be higher, so we'll just let it play out. We took our base hits. We took our base hits. We win. Everyone's happy. No big deal. No big deal. It's struggling at 575.83. It will not break it. For this to continue down, we got to get below, what did I say? Below this red wick right here. Below this one. Okay, I took this right here, so I'm about to get stopped out any second now. I'm about to get stopped out. I'm just taking base hits today because it's today's difficult. I didn't get stopped out yet. Didn't get stopped out yet. But I'm about to take my I'm about to take profit. I'm putting my stop closer and closer. I'm about to take my profit. Okay, stopped. Alright, that's fine. Base hit. No big deal. Technically, multiple contracts, I should have been out over here, but I had a late entry. So, no reason to risk it. Take your money and leave. Take your money and leave. Okay, let's see the next setup. Let's see what the next setup looks like. So you had an entry over here to get in on the put. You had an entry on the break of yellow to get in on the put, and you had an entry on the retest and reject to get in on the put. So you had 3 opportunities to get in on that put. If you didn't, don't worry. If you weren't comfortable, there's no. I get it. Trust me. You know how many times I've hesitated and regretted it, and then stopped myself out too soon because I saw one candle. Happens to everybody. That just means you're a trader. If you're going through those emotions, that means you are officially a trader now, right? That's just what it is. That's how it works. I'm gonna clean this chart up. We're gonna look for the next setup. Okay. So I like the blue. I think these are okay. These are okay for now. So the ideal, if we're going to see more down, the ideal would be something like this. Meaning we should form, I'm drawing this in this is future us. This is future us, okay? This is the ideal, what it would look like. So it's still holding up. Bottom of blue for the calls. Bottom of blue for the calls. Top of blue for the puts. Still holding up. If you remember, I know it's going to be hard to remember, but I said that a really long time ago at the beginning of the session. Not the beginning, but halfway through the session. So that is still holding up. But I don't know if you see it. I'm gonna highlight it really quick. The same thing that happened yesterday. We have this wedge forming. We have this wedge forming between blue and purple. See this purple and see this blue? We have a wedge forming. So the question is it gonna be a bear flag? A bear flag would look like this. So this is a long term. You gotta zoom out. You can't just stay focused candle by candle. That's what we gotta see if that's gonna play out in the long term. Because it's just, you know, not just us, but a lot of people don't trade on 1 minute. A lot of people trade on different time frames. So we're looking to see when we get here, if it jiggles around here, I'll tell you when. I'll tell you when the put looks safe. But as of right now, we are in this wedge. No reason to rush anything. Let it develop. There's no trading right here. We're exactly at market open. You haven't missed anything. If we break above purple, I want to see a break, retest, and reject. So if we break above purple, I want to see this. If it shoots through and we miss it, then we miss it. We'll wait for the next setup. Let's see if it has strength to get out. I'm going to clean up the chart. Let's see if it has strength. Or is it going to do the same thing where it rejects off this purple and then goes back to the blue? We don't know yet. We don't know. There's no trading right now. We're just stuck in a wedge. We are at market open. If you didn't take any trades, good. You didn't miss anything. We're right back at market open. Nothing missed. Today was very, very, very difficult. Okay, so I took this trade on this wick expecting this bounce, so now my trade's protected. I took this wick because it right off the purple, right? Like I said, puts underneath purple, so I took the trade. Now my trade's protected. So if it goes against me now, that's fine. I make something. I made something. I have nothing to worry about. My trade is protected. I just said puts underneath purple. You see this wick. If you did the okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I just said puts underneath purple. I just said it. Because we're in a wedge. So I seen this wick. I took the trade. Now my trade's protected. This is easy. This is actually easy. I'm gonna move my stop just a little bit so I can collect a little mo. And if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. No big deal. No big deal. I'm in profit now. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it. Little base hits. I've been base hitting all day, actually. All day's been a base hit for me. But if you're paying attention to my words and not just the drawings, right? Stopped out. No big deal. I made money. And if it goes, then it goes. If it goes, then it goes. I just said puts underneath purple, calls on blue. When I saw this wick, that was the thing to tell me, all right, it's rejecting off the purple. They're pushing it back down. This was a confirmation. I got in on the green. Once you get a little more comfortable, you'll know to buy puts on the green candles, not on the red candles. Because your best entry is going to be on the green candles. You buy puts on the green candles, you buy calls on the red candles. That takes time. That takes time. This was just a thesis I had. I made money, no big deal. Stop me out. And if it still goes down, oh well. Oh well. There's nothing that says I can't re-enter. There's something called the 84% rule. 84% of the time, if you retry it, if you go into a trade and retry it, it'll work 84% of the time. If you get stopped out one time, the next time, 84% of the time, it'll work. But don't chase anything now. And I know you think you see a momentum candle here, so you're thinking, oh, okay, it's got some more room for the down. Maybe, but why risk it? You took the risk was up here. Now you're in the middle of the water, right? You got to buy puts at the top, buy calls at the bottom. You can't. There's no trading in the middle. There's no trading in the middle. You buy puts at the top, calls at the bottom. It's always going to be like that. It's never going to change. When it is time to buy puts, I will tell you when. I have it highlighted with the yellow, right? This break of yellow is the puts. But only if the structure it presents itself. It's not just because it's there. There has to be a structure that's presented. And I'll tell you when it's presented. No trading in the middle. At the top. You have to be ready for this stuff and prepared. So now I see strength. So now I'm going to wait for the same thing I said before. A break, retest, and reject. That's what I'm going to wait for. And I want it to not even necessarily hit back to purple. I want to see it reject off of blue. That'd be the ideal. That's the ideal setup to go long. But we're in this, look, we're still in this wedge. Which we did the same thing. Yes, we've been doing this all for the last 3 days, or yeah, 2-3 days we've been doing it. So now you're in the middle. You can't go in on the middle, right? Can't go in on the middle. It didn't hit purple yet. No reason to try that risky trade because your reward is only to blue. Not worth it. If you know you're going from purple to blue and it's getting thinner and thinner, not worth it. Not worth it. Wait for the structure. You don't have to chase every single candle. We don't chase every single candle. And if the structure's not there, there's no trade, then there's no trade. Save your money. Donate to charity. Don't donate to the market makers. We know what the criteria is for the calls. It's up here above this purple with a break and retest. So we're not thinking about calls until we get up here. Minimum up here. Minimum. So don't even think about calls. And we're technically not thinking about calls until we get underneath. We need to form a yellow and break below it. I mean, could that be... Here, let me show you. Could that be right here? Maybe. I'd feel a lot more comfortable here when this wedge has no choice, right? So I'm showing you the safer one. This to me I'd feel more comfortable with, but this all depends on what happens between now and then, right? Because if we're above purple at this point in time, then this is invalid. It's simple. Very simple. Now we got to see what it does on this blue. If it wants to break below blue, it's going to do a little bit of dancing right here. Remember that. And then same thing. If it breaks below blue, we want to see this right here. A break, retest, and reject. That's what we want to see. If it breaks below blue. If you got in on the break of this yellow, that's, you're contending with this wedge right here. It's difficult.
On that beat, going crazy.
We know this level's highly contested. 575.83. We know it's highly contested. Wait for the break and retest if you didn't get in on the break of yellow. Wait for the break and retest if you didn't get in on the break of yellow. We already know it's highly contested. I have it highlighted for a reason in the white. If you took this break of yellow, when it breaks out of this selling channel, take profit. Take your base hit and get out. Because we'll get better confirmation when it jiggles above the blue. Take profit. Easy. Easy. I told you top, bottom, right? You're buying calls at the bottom, you're buying puts at the top. This is easy. It doesn't get any easier. You know where your entries are for your long, you know where they are for the short, the safer ones. Now if you want to be risky and go in the middle, I told you, break of this yellow, okay, it may go. This is actually easy. We're stuck in this wedge. When we get to here, then we'll know who's who in the zoo. Until then, it still calls up here, puts down here. So there's no trading in here. If you took that, okay, take your base hit and run. We're at market open pretty much. The price hasn't moved since market open. We are at market open right now. We have our safe criteria. Above, break, retest of purple. Below, break, retest of blue. Simple. Don't. This is the middle of the water. This is the most risk is in the middle. Because everything from here to here is 50-50 shot. Could it work this way? Sure. But we want some confirmation. What we do know is puts underneath purple, calls on blue. Nothing changed. Nothing has changed. I've been saying this for I don't know how long. I don't know how long. There's nothing more I can do. Let's let it play out. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Okay, I'm back. So if you did the homework last night, you would know that I said bottom of blue. On this blue is where the calls are. When you see this wick, this hammer candle, you knew exactly what to do to make this money. If you did the homework is going to help. I'm offering the homework as a chance to practice, to understand how simple this can actually be. And if you get it wrong once, you can't get it wrong twice in a row. That's how this strategy works. It just can't happen. It cannot happen twice in a row because you know what the setup is. So let's say you went long here and you decided to go down. Well, then you know what the setup is for the put next time. So it's impossible to get it wrong twice in a row. We're still in this wedge, as expected. Now I am seeing some more downward momentum. Right? We see it getting closer and closer to the bottom. But so far, this purple and this blue has been holding up. I'll be right back. If you're not experienced, I don't recommend doing the put. I don't recommend it. But if you're not experienced, if you don't have the account that's gonna be able to take a small loss, the hell? I think the YouTube may have been interrupted. There it is. Same setup every single time. Same setup. Puts it underneath this purple. It's like science. It's like science. You can't make it up. Can't make it up. Now let's see how much strength it has to get out. If you didn't get in on the break of this yellow, you gotta wait for the break and retest. Okay, now we broke below blue. See how much strength it has. It didn't close yet. Let it close. It didn't close. We gotta wait for the close to confirm the break below blue. But then we're still contending with 575.83. Still contending with that. Still contending with this level right here. Still contending with this level right here. Let it play. Let it play. I want to see a break and retest. That'll be the ideal setup. We want this to break. We want this to break. We need to close below this. We need to close below this 575.83. Okay. Okay, let's see it play out. Good. Damn, should I go in now? We're looking to break below this 575.83. We want to close. Okay, let's see what happens. We need to close below this 575.83. Let it play. Let it play. Let it play. Easy. This is too easy. This is way too easy. This is too easy. Look at the money. Keep going. Keep going. Look at the money. Look at the money. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. A little more. Take your profits. Take your profits if you can. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't be like me and be greedy. Don't be like me and be greedy. Come on, we need a little more. Protect your trades. Protect your trades. Don't be greedy. This is actually too easy. It's actually too easy. You can't lose. You cannot lose. It's impossible to lose. Take your base hits. This is too easy. I told you where we're going long. I told you where we're going short, right? If you didn't want to get in on the break of blue, fine. The break and retest, you didn't want to do that one, fine. You had the break of yellow. There's nothing more I can do. There's absolutely nothing more I can do. I told you I put this yellow a long time ago. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the money you're printing right now. Look at the money you're printing right now. This is easy. This is every single day. Oh, come on. What? Look what I drew. Look what I drew on the 5-minute chart. Look at the 5-minute chart. Get out of here. Don't. Every single day. Look. What do you want? Come on. Look at the blue. Look at the blue. If you're still not convinced by now, nothing's ever going to convince you. Nothing is ever going to convince you. This is easy money. This is life-changing money. I told you what was going to happen. I only drew it out perfectly. I only drew it, not once, but the Discord members have this. You should be looking in your 5-minute. Look at the 5-minute. Look where I even told you to get in. Look, I pinpointed it. You can't. Bro, look at this money. Look at the money we're printing right now. There it is. There's the proof. This is real. Every day we do this. Go back and look at my live streams. This is done in live, real time, live. Charting, everything is done live. You can't make it up. You cannot make this up. Look at the money that's being printed right now. Printing money. Still in the trade. I'll tell you when to get out. If it gets back up to this 570, 475, cut chalks. This is actually too easy. It's actually way too easy. You had 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunities to get in on this trade. Cut chalks. Take your base hit and leave. You had all those opportunities. There's no way. I'm the best trader on the internet. Hands down. Hands down, the best trader on the internet. No one's doing it like this. Not like this. Not like this. Who didn't print? And with these expensive premiums, oh my goodness. I know you guys collected. We had 1 opportunity, 2 opportunities, 3 opportunities, 4 opportunities to get in on this play. It's impossible to lose. And if somehow you didn't do what you should have, then you understand that you have an issue with your stops. You're stopping yourself out. Right? That's the only issue. The issue is your stop. You're not allowing it to develop. If you want the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the 20-minute move, you gotta wait 20 minutes. Right? How much can price go in 15 or 20 minutes? If you want that type of gain, you have to wait that amount of time. You can't let 1 or 2 green candles scare you out. Why? Because we had the structure. We knew what had to happen. I told you when we're going long. No one should have been thinking about going long until this, right? We're thinking about going short. And if you're paying attention to what I'm saying, I literally just said we have downward pressure. And if that wasn't enough, the Discord members have this. Look what I drew a long time ago. Look where it is right now. You can't get any better. It doesn't happen. So if you're new and you're learning, this is how we do it. Every day. Every single day we do this. Oh boy. Okay, I got another 15 minutes with you guys. Oh, we did good today. We did good today. I called out the wedge. We knew it was going to break below. How do we know that? Number 1, I drew it, right? Number 2, I've been telling you when we're going short. I told you when we're going short. I drew the path. Number 3, the Discord members have this. I even gave an exact entry for your put. Look at the wicks. If you did the homework yesterday, you'll know exactly what these wicks meant. That's why I issued the homework yesterday. Look how much money is being printed. Oh, geez. I just messed something up. Okay, I think I messed something up just now. Sorry about that. My excitement, I'm too excited. Look at the 5-minute. You can't make this up. Oh, come on. And if you're a gangster on multiple contracts, you're not getting out until the break of this purple. I'll probably have to form another purple shortly. This is easy money. You can't rely on the indicators. The indicators will lead you in the wrong direction. They never work. They never work. It doesn't work. You know what has been 100% for at least the last, at least the last few months? Me. That's not being cocky. Go back and look at the tape. I don't have to make it up. It's all recorded live. Everything is live. You can't make this up. 100% for months. For months. Well, I can prove since February 3rd. That's what's recorded on YouTube. I have other documentation that, I'm probably not going to put on the internet, but I have other documentation to prove months of everyday win. This is not, and it's not because I'm any type of savant. This is just, I've studied so much and I've identified risk. I've identified risk, how to manage the risk, how to come out on top every day. That's all I've done. Because there are going to be those times where I don't win, probably, or I get it wrong. It hasn't happened in a while, but I'm sure there's going to be those times. But if you manage your risk, you have nothing to worry about. As long as you win the war. Battles are going to happen. The war is what you care about. The Discord members, they have this. There's no way you could lose. I offer all my charts to Discord members. You have this 5 minute. I gave you the entry. I gave you the entry on the 5 minute. There's no way. There's no way. And if it were to go long, I told you, we shouldn't even be thinking about longs until this. Break, retest, reject. This is easy. This is way too easy. Look at the money that's being printed. The indicators are going to lead you wrong. They never work. You can't rely on them. The indicators will tell you that there's weather outside. The indicators will not tell you what the temperature is. There's weather outside, but I don't know if it's hot or cold. You can't rely on it. You can't use real money and trade on indicators. Or you can't expect to make real money on indicators. You can't. Oh, look at the money we're printing. It's still going. It's still going. It's still going. You, come on now. Come on. Look at this. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. I got another 10 minutes on here. I'm gonna have to put I'm gonna have to take profits, and I'm gonna tighten up my stop losses before I get off. This is a phenomenal day. Another phenomenal day. Another phenomenal day. Another phenomenal day. Oh boy. All right, so what I like to see for what I like to see, I'll just put this in Discord. Only Discord members get this. I'm gonna put this in Discord. This is only for Discord, so let me look. Do some analysis real quick. Whew, simply amazing day. Okay, Discord, you have your orders, or you have the suggestions. Let me not say orders. You have your suggestions. This 5 minute has played out. So now we got to wait for the next structure, the next setup. We don't know, right? I'm pretty sure this 5 minutes ran its course. Now we got to wait for the next setup. That play is done. Look at this move. Look at the money we printed here. Look at this money. Excellent. All right. So, here I'm going to highlight it. This is going to be available to Discord members. I'll make this available to only Discord members. Actually, I'll wait for this stream. I'll cut the stream on YouTube shortly, and then I'll give you guys the marching orders. Easy. Good day today. Really good day. Really good day. Is it still printing? Oh, please print some more. Please print some more. Okay, YouTube, that was my time. Join me tomorrow, same time, same place. And we're gonna make more money. If you're really interested in making money, you got to join the Discord. You have to join the Discord because the Discord members have an advantage. Number one, there's a delay. Number two, we have special charts that we use that the Discord members get the advantage of. So if you're interested, send me an email, livespytrading@gmail.com, and you